Hello and greetings to you wherever you may be on planet Earth, the third rock from the sun. This is vlog number 5. The title is Sinusitis and Congestion. Uh, these vlogs generally are recording my story about healing, life experiences ongoing on a daily basis. And we've had a changing climate, and as a consequence, I, for some reason, seem to suffer from sinusitis and congestion. And because I am reluctant to go and see the doctor, I have learned to help myself and, might I say, quite successfully in many of the conditions I have been experiencing. So, with regard to the sinusitis, I get here over the right uh, eyebrow, the right eyebrow. This is my left, this is right. I get a bit confused because with the virtual image, everything seems to be back to front and then it kind of rectifies itself when it's actually published. So, anyway, the right side for me. And it's very, very painful. So, I use what is called the neti pot. So, this is a neti pot. And this is the little spoon, the spatula, which measures out the salt that you put in the neti pot, which is warm water and this measured amount of salt. Uh, Best not to use ordinary commercial table salt. A good quality pure sea salt would be good if you could find it, or even better, Himalayan pink salt. And if it's ground reasonably well so that it can dissolve. And you fill your neti pot to the brim with the warm water. And I put my finger here because it prevents it spilling. And I place it in my nostril like this. I tilt my head. And the water goes up the nose and then down and outside the other. And then I I use about half of the water in the neti pot, and then I change the nostril. And this is Ayurveda at its best, simple, and is very, very helpful to moisturize, sanitize, and clean out the nasal passage, which does relieve to some degree uh, congestion in the sinuses. So I use that. I also do inhalation of steam, boiling water with a few drops of eucalyptus essential oil, a towel over my head, and inhale uh, the steam. Just be a little careful because sometimes the steam can be very hot, and that is very helpful. Excuse me. And for earache, because part of this earache can be part of the congestion, there may be some inflammation or even some infection. I have here garlic oil. Garlic oil, which I've made myself. It's very, very simple to make. And if you are interested in making it, go on the internet, buy a book on Ayurveda. It's all there. The healing book. I have various books. Too much to share here. So if you're interested and you don't know how to make the garlic oil, you can send me a message, a comment below this video on YouTube or Rumble, and you can communicate with me. I'll be happy to provide that information. Or you could go to my website, anthonyaultman.net, ANTHONYALTMAN.net, and send me a message on the contact page, and then we can communicate more freely. Now, I have another extremely helpful Ayurvedic remedy that really helped me with the sinusitis. I mean, without question, it reduced the pain very quickly. And it is called Anu Tail, ANU, another word, TAIL, Anu Tail, or it could be Thailam, or THAILAM. There's various ways of saying this. And here it is. Now, I got this from my Ayurvedic practitioner who is here in Israel, and I will write his name and his email address in the synopsis of this video down below if you're interested. Or you go to your own, wherever you are, your own Ayurvedic practitioner, or find out where you can get this Anutile. Now, you'll need to know how many drops to put, about 2 drops uh, per nostril, and you put 4 to 6 drops in a teaspoon, and you heat the teaspoon so that the oil is slightly warm, not hot, but slightly warm. And then you lie down with your head back a little bit. You place 2 or 3 drops in either nostril. And when you do one nostril, close the other nostril and then inhale. And then put the drops in the other nostril, close the other nostril, and inhale. So you are getting this benefit as high up in the nasal capacity as possible, as close to the sinuses. It really helped me enormously. What else is there? I have varicose veins and a discoloration of my lower legs, and I think it's got to do with circulation because I'm a Vata dosha constitution, and that's one of my issues. So my Ayurvedic practitioner was saying that if I rub oil on my legs, but rub down, not up, and not down and up, down, down. And I, being a Vata dosha, I used sesame oil. If you are, uh, well, maybe it will work for you as a pitta. You'll have to check. And if you're interested, write to me and I can find out for you. So I did this just before I put the oil on my legs. You know, it doesn't have to be a huge amount. And I rubbed down and I did my knees, behind my knees and my thighs, and I rubbed down on all, and again, my lower legs and my ankles. And then I would have a shower. And the hot water would open the pores, the oil would penetrate. Some would, of course, be removed to make it uh, pleasant to go to bed. Otherwise, you've got oil everywhere and everywhere gets contaminated. It doesn't work out too well. And I must say, it's working, it's improving. So these are my health tips, and this is what I'm experiencing. I'm not advocating that you should do it. Always check your health practitioner, preferably an Ayurveda, because your Western medical doctor, allopathic doctor, they have no idea, in my opinion. Most of them, anyway. And I trust that this information can be of help. And until next time, thank you for joining me.